I don't know that I remember how to take one of these closers off. You know, because you're working on windows, and this is a door. What do you do with that? I guess you have to apply everything you've learned on everything else in the world. Try to figure out how to get that screw out.
All that knowledge, one
All that
screw.
knowledge, one screw. It's coming out of this right now. But I brought a screwdriver that matches the door, so I should be fine. Yeah, so I just had the strangest experience. So I'm down there with one knee down, my other foot, you know, about a foot away from my knee, trying to tap this pin out. And she's got this Roomba vacuum cleaner that comes in, and I kid you not, came in, swept between my knee and my foot, went around, turned, you know, and like got stuck and was going back and forth and trying to turn and do like a 3-point turn to get, I mean, it navigated a turn like this, like, and then around my knee, and then like got stuck there, and then figured out how to turn itself around and come back and went to the exact same hole it came in. You know? And it felt like, you know, like some cat was like investigating me or something. You know? Anyway. That's what that look was for when I looked through the glass. Like that had just happened. This part of the door is shorter. I mean, you get that flies in up there, so we're gonna put the extendinator on it. You put the extendinator on it, then it extends it and makes it fit better. But you have to have experience with extendinating. All right, so what I got to do now, I'm going to get a, see how it's all jagged, okay? I'm going to take my circular saw down there, and I'm going to cut a nice straight line. I've got a homemade saw guide I made that goes to a different saw. But again, this is one of those applications where I'm going to use all the skills I've ever come up with in order to figure out how to do what I need to do. What's the measurement between the blade and this? That's important. Right. 5 1/8. 5 1/4 here. Here. That's where the edge of my little thing can go there. And then now we have to cut off. Let's see. 5 1/4. It really helps to have the right tools. That straightenator works really good. Oh man, you smell it?
I know.
That's the smell of,
Years of,
what do you call it? That's like heart fur, right? Douglas fir. That is. That's like Douglas fir. That's like original old growth. Old growth part. Old growth Douglas fir. You can see it. Look at the grain in there. I mean, it's just like so.
It smells really good.
I mean, it really is. It smells good. So that's what I'm doing. I'm transforming this 2x4 into something useful, right? Because it's a good piece of wood. I mean, look at the grain in there. I mean, it's beautiful. You know, I just grabbed this piece of wood from the shop, knowing what I had to do. You know, so I had to woodify something. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna come about there, all right? What I'm gonna do, I'll let the saw come to a stop, and you come back around me, and I'll finish the cut here. Okay? All right. All right. This is another straightener I have. Okay. This will help straighten it further. Okay. I'm going to use this, but I'm going to demonstrate, hopefully demonstrate this is one of the most useless accessories to ever come with a tool. Okay, this will fill up in about 2 passes maybe.
Wow.
And I'll have to empty it. Pee. Okay, so I put the bag on there. Half the chips went this way, and half the chips went into the bag. Okay, well here's like, okay, I got some, like I plugged it up. See that? Okay, so there we go. Okay, now I emptied the clog by shooting the chips onto the floor. Okay, now I'm gonna do it again, right? Hopefully it's straight. So again, what is this bag for? Oh, that is so nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do with that then, I'm going to mark a perfectly straight line with my pencil. Are you ready for this skill? Y'all ready for a new skill? Okay. That's about 1 inch. I'm going to cut it off right there. I know what you're thinking. I've got a magic finger or something. No, it's not true. I just put my finger, I hold this here, my pencil like so, and then I use my finger, my free finger there as a guide, and kind of lock it in place. And that creates an ever adjustable, micro adjustable pencil lineamator. It's got the straightenator included in the device.
That's easier said than done, because I've tried that.
Well,
It looks like a loop.
well, you know, I mean, it does take practice. You have to find the straightenator inside and know how to put it on. You know, it's included in this hand that you come with. All right. So, but the other thing too is it not only creates straight lines, but it can follow curves. Watch. See this right here? This is a nice, not really a curve, but that's where the angle changes. Watch what happens. I'm gonna go here. Okay, and watch. Oh, you see how that did? Oh, man. The hand is a genius, right? The straightenator comes included in it. You just have to find it and install it. How's he gonna do it, everybody? He doesn't even know. All right, so look, now I'm gonna put my straightenator on this side, and it's gonna work pretty good too. Okay. So now the straightenator clamps on in a different position and helps to make the straight line there. So now what I got to do is I got to pre-drill some holes. Okay. With which I will screw this piece on. Before I screw it on, I'll add some glue. And then I'll just leave it alone for a little while.
Yeah, I got 2 batteries, so.
Dude, that's amazing. This is what you got for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
I love birthdays and Christmas. All right.
This is safe and good.
Man. Pre-drill the hole. Man, that was amazing.
That's what we call clutch.
Love it. All right. Okay, so that's that first screw. You know, is to make sure that when I put it on, the piece on, that I've got aligned, right? So I'm gonna put a couple more screws in, get my other screw holes where they need to be. Let's see what those flat heads do. Well, when you pre-drill your hole, slightly bigger than, or just the same size as the threads, so that the screw will actually spin inside the hole and the head will then suck it tight to whatever you're gluing to, and it eliminates the need for a clamp. That's if you're going to paint it and the holes don't matter, which at the top of the door, they don't really matter. So, you know what glue is in Pig Latin?
What?
Ougle. Do you know Pig Latin?
A little bit. I understand it. Yeah.
Yes, it's ougle. You know?
It's like they're gonna say ugly like that.
Well, yeah. I mean,
It's kind of like you want to say.
you got like glue face. Ougle. Dang, man, this is terrible today.
When you're saying oogly with an ugly,
Man. See what happens when you come on a date that's relaxed? Oh.
nice weather too.
Dude, what did you say, Sosa?
He
Take
did
it
it.
back.
He did
Take
it.
it back,
He
man.
did it.
Take it back.
That's the man that brought the rain right there. We can blame him.
All right. I'm gonna also get a piece of sandpaper here. Just gonna sand it up a little bit and make sure that it's got some, I guess you would call it tooth, right? Because how do you say it? You've got two mirror smooth images, right? There's no little micro grooves for the glue to weave in and out of. It's just slick. It's not gonna, chances are that it's not gonna adhere as well. I mean, the glue actually bonds into the wood a little bit, but if you roughen it a little bit, it will help
Helps.
the adhesion a little bit, you know? So I'm just gonna give it a little sand here. Now, also included in the hand is a custom glue spreader. All right, you ever seen one of those? I'll show you. Here. So look at this. See this custom glue spreader I got? This comes with my finger.
From Harbor Freight?
Yeah, man, I've had this one for a long time. You know?
Is that battery powered?
Yeah. It feeds on carrots. This one does. Carrots and hummus. You know.
You said carrots and hummus.
Yeah. Well, that's what it feeds on.
All glue spreaders are battery different. Some run off chicken wings.
Yeah, something off chicken wings, that's for sure. You know? Just a little bit on there like that. Here's a little something that not a lot of people know, and this is actually being serious, okay? Is that sometimes when you're gluing onto end grain is here. This is not end grain. This is end grain because it's on the end of the board, right? The end grain will tend to soak up the moisture in the glue faster at a different rate than this edge here, okay? And so oftentimes it's prudent to put a little bit of extra on the end grain to account for that, okay? So I'm gonna do that right now. Oh yeah. All right, I got my hole there, it's already lined. Boom. Now, put this here. I already know it's aligned, so. Boom. Excellent. Ah. There. Ta-da! Okay, that's good. So now what I do? I can do a couple different things. One of them is weight. While I got the screws on there, one of the things I can do is I can start to shape this accordingly, right? I can cut it. I can plane this down close. Right there, I just can't cut the top off. So I'll probably do that now.